Meanwhile, Taiwan says that China is trying to recruit Taiwanese spies to carry out armed insurrection and even possibly form sniper teams in the event of a Chinese invasion. Now, that's according to a report published by Taiwan's National Security Bureau. Louise is following this story for us, and she joins us live from Taipei. Louise, this report makes for some pretty grim reading. What more can you tell us?
Eric, this report gives us some indication of the extent of the challenge Taiwan is facing when it comes to Chinese espionage. The report details the numbers of prosecutions relating to Chinese spying in recent years. Back in 2021, there were 16 cases. That went down a bit the following year, and then in 2023 it jumped to 48, and just last year there were 64 prosecutions. Now, worryingly for Taiwan, as China seeks to get its hands on its defense intel, most of those 64 cases involved serving members of the military, 28 cases. And 15 cases involved former members of the military. So it seems that the main target for Chinese spying recruitment is active and former members of the military. And Chinese spies are frequently trying, according to the report, to use retired service personnel to recruit acting service personnel. They offer incentives such as cash, and they target people with heavy debt, for example. Now, it's not just military who are being targeted here. It's government agencies, it's local temples, religious groups, and criminal gangs. And one of the more notable parts of the report is about what China would try to get its spy networks in Taiwan to do if it invaded Taiwan. The National Security Bureau says it's found evidence that gangs recruited as spies were told to raise Chinese flags and mount armed insurrection in the case of an invasion. And the report also says that China is trying to recruit spies to form sniper teams, to come up with sniper missions targeting military installations and also foreign institutions based in Taiwan. Now, China's doing this, of course, to gain defense intel, but not just because of that, also to lower the morale of the Taiwanese people. Now, to counter this, the National Security Bureau says it's working more closely with investigative and military agencies to try and root out Chinese espionage. And just last week, it was brought to light that prosecutors have a case against 7 suspects, again, mostly retired military officers, and they're alleged to have been recruited to send photos and GPS coordinates to China of military installations in Taiwan, as well as the de facto US embassy here.